Hi, this is Tracy from DIY Domination. Would you like to know how to shape and groom your eyebrows at home? Welcome to a world where eyebrows are more than just a feature, they're a statement. When shaped and groomed correctly, they can dramatically enhance your facial features and give you a polished look that turns heads. Today, we're diving into the art and science of eyebrow grooming, taking you step by step through the process. By the end of this video, you'll have all the knowledge you need to create beautifully shaped eyebrows right from the comfort of your own home. We'll cover everything from preparing your tools and workspace to determining your eyebrow shape and all the way to the final touches that make your brows pop. And the best part? You'll be in complete control of your look. So, are you ready to elevate your eyebrow game? Stay tuned to learn how to enhance your facial features and give yourself a polished look. By the way, if you like this video and want to see more videos with advice on beauty and personal care, make sure to click the subscribe button and become part of the DIY Domination community today. Before we dive in, let's gather what we need. The right tools make all the difference in shaping and grooming your eyebrows. You'll need tweezers, an eyebrow brush or spoolie, an eyebrow pencil or powder, small scissors, and eyebrow gel or clear mascara. Each of these tools has a specific purpose in helping you achieve that polished look. Good lighting and a clean, well-lit mirror are also essential. You want to be able to see every detail clearly to avoid any mishaps. Now, don't forget to wash your face before you start. This removes any makeup or oils that might interfere with your grooming process. Remember, preparation is key. It sets the foundation for the rest of the process and makes everything else go smoothly. So take your time to gather your tools, set up your area, and prepare your face. Now that we have all our tools ready, we can begin. First, we need to determine the natural shape of your eyebrows. This is a crucial step, as it lays the foundation for all the grooming that follows. Let's get started. Use a pencil to help identify 3 key points on your brow. Place the pencil vertically alongside the bridge of your nose. This is where your eyebrow should begin. Next, angle the pencil so it intersects with the outer edge of your iris. This is the highest point of your arch. Lastly, pivot the pencil so it points to the outer corner of your eye. This is where your eyebrow should end. Remember, eyebrows are sisters, not twins. They may not look identical, and that's perfectly okay. What's important is they both have a clear beginning, arch, and end. Understanding your natural eyebrow shape is key to achieving a polished look. This will guide how you trim, tweeze, and fill in your brows for that perfect arch. Now it's time to brush and trim. Let's start with the brushing. Using your trusty eyebrow brush or spoolie, gently sweep your eyebrow hairs upward. This simple action reveals your natural shape and any stray hairs that might be playing hide and seek. Now that your brows are brushed and looking somewhat like a feathery masterpiece, let's move on to trimming. If you notice any hairs sticking out longer than the rest, these are your targets. Grab your small scissors, the precision kind, not your kitchen scissors. We're not making a salad here. Carefully trim the tips of these longer hairs. Remember, less is more. It's better to trim a little at a time than to cut too much and end up with a sparse caterpillar. With your eyebrows neatly brushed and trimmed, you're ready for the next step. Now comes the tweezing. This is the point where we start to really see your brow shape taking form. To begin, take your tweezers and firmly grasp a stray hair as close to the skin as possible. With a swift, smooth motion, pluck the hair in the direction of its growth. This not only minimizes discomfort, but also helps in reducing the risk of ingrown hairs. It's important to tread lightly here. Overplucking is a common pitfall that can lead to thin, sparse brows and an unnatural appearance. So, be cautious and only remove the hairs that fall outside the natural shape you've determined earlier. The key is to take it slow. You might be tempted to speed through this step, but remember, each hair can make a difference to your overall look. So go hair by hair and take frequent breaks to step back and assess your progress. Remember, always pluck in the direction of hair growth to minimize pain and reduce the risk of ingrown hairs. Let's now focus on shaping the arch and defining the tail. The arch of your eyebrow is a vital player in the drama that is your face. It can accentuate your eyes, enhance your expressions, and add sophistication to your overall look. So how do we go about shaping it? Well, it's not as daunting as it may seem. First, you'll want to zero in on the arch area. This is typically the highest point of your eyebrow, and it should be above the outer edge of your iris when you're looking straight ahead. With this in mind, take your tweezers and get plucking. Remember, we're maintaining a clean shape, so only go for the stray hairs beneath your arch. Be gentle and pluck in the direction of hair growth to keep the process as pain-free as possible. And don't forget to step back from the mirror periodically. This will give you a broader perspective and ensure you're not getting too tweezer happy. Now that your arch is looking sharp, it's time to define the tail. This is the outer edge of your eyebrow, and it's where we'll create a polished finish. Begin by identifying where your eyebrow naturally tapers off. This should be a diagonal line from your nostril to the outer corner of your eye. Any stray hairs beyond this point need to go, so get those tweezers back in action. But remember, less is more when it comes to defining the tail. Overplucking can lead to a thin, sparse look, which is not what we're aiming for. We want a tail that tapers naturally, creating a seamless transition from the arch. So take your time, step back often, and don't rush the process. You're an artist, and your eyebrows are the canvas. By focusing on the arch and tail, you can create a polished and defined look. And remember, practice makes perfect. So don't be disheartened if you don't get it right the first time. Keep at it, and soon you'll be shaping your arch and defining your tail like a pro. If you have sparse areas, don't worry, we can fill them in. Now let's get those eyebrows looking fuller and more defined. Grab your eyebrow pencil or powder. Ensure it's a shade that matches your natural color. The key here is to mimic the appearance of natural hairs. To do this, you'll want to make short, light strokes. Each stroke should follow the direction of your natural hair growth. This technique creates a soft, natural look rather than a harsh, drawn-on appearance. It's all about subtlety. Don't rush this step. Take your time and gradually build up the color until you achieve the desired fullness. Remember, it's always easier to add more than to remove excess. Keep checking your progress in the mirror to ensure you're maintaining the natural shape of your eyebrows. And there you have it. With those gaps filled, your eyebrows are looking fuller and more defined. Now, it's time to blend and set your eyebrows. After filling in those sparse areas with your eyebrow pencil or powder, you might be noticing that the color looks a bit too intense or the lines are a bit too harsh. Don't fret. This is where blending comes into play. Blending is like magic. It transforms those harsh lines into soft, natural-looking strokes that mimic the appearance of your eyebrow hairs. To blend, you'll need that trusty eyebrow brush or spoolie again. Gently brush through your brows, focusing on the areas where you've applied the pencil or powder. The bristles of the brush will help diffuse the product, creating a seamless blend with your natural hairs. Remember, the key is to use a light hand and brush in the direction of your hair growth. As you blend, you'll notice that the color becomes more even and the lines more subtle, providing a more natural look. The goal here is not to remove the product, but to distribute it evenly across your brows. So if you notice any areas that are still sparse, feel free to go back in with your pencil or powder and then blend again until you're satisfied with the result. Now that your brows are beautifully filled and blended, it's time to seal the deal. Applying a clear eyebrow gel or mascara will set your brows, keeping them in place throughout your day. Simply brush the gel or mascara through your brows, again in the direction of hair growth. This final step locks in your hard work, ensuring your brows stay groomed and polished just how you like them. The secret to perfect eyebrows lies in these final steps of blending and setting. They might seem simple, but they make a world of difference in achieving that natural, well-groomed look. It's all about creating a balance between definition and naturalness, and with practice, you'll master it in no time. Now you have perfectly groomed eyebrows that will stay in place all day. And there you have it. We've journeyed together through the world of eyebrow grooming, starting with the essential tools and ending with a set, flawless brow. We've covered how to determine the ideal shape for your eyebrows, brushing and trimming to tidy up, and the art of tweezing for that perfect arch. We've also explored how to define the tail of your eyebrows for a polished look, fill in any sparse areas, and how to blend and set your brows for a natural finish. It's a process, but with each step we've seen how it all comes together to enhance your facial features and create a polished look. And as with all things, practice makes perfect. It's okay to take your time to get comfortable with each step. And remember, if you're unsure, consider consulting a professional for the first shaping and then maintain the shape on your own. Happy grooming! If you liked this video, then make sure to also watch these videos for more DIY beauty tips and tricks.